Hello, 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 you lovely lot. How are we doing today? Are we good? I hope you guys are doing good. Oh my word, we're here, we're live. Yes, there was no video on YouTube today. I'm an awful person. We'll talk more about that shortly, I'm sure. But gang, how are you lot doing today? Are we good? Did people have a good weekend? My weekend was great until Sunday afternoon, where I was stuck on a train in the middle of the countryside for 2 hours. But besides that, we're doing all right, I think, in the grand scheme of things. Hey, Whitey, dude, 34 months. I appreciate the love. Vamos! Oh, we love it. We love it. Thank you, mate. How was Paris? Paris was great. Yeah, Paris was really, really nice. For people who don't know, some of you will know because I've streamed it before. There's a game I play called MFL. It's like a online football management game. They had like a big community meetup at the PSG Stadium on Saturday night. I was doing some filming with their team during the day on Saturday as well. And then I was traveling back yesterday and excuse me. Let me drink a bit first. I'm mute up, so you'd have to hear me. But basically, yesterday I was travelling home, and my train was scheduled to get into London at 3 o'clock, which would have left me time to record Monday's YouTube video. Train did not get in at 3 o'clock. It was at 3 o'clock, and I was on a stationary train in the north of France still. So a bit of a trek home, but we got home in the end. But that is the reason there hasn't been a video, I'm afraid to say. Hey Jack, well, jump on Twitch, use my Prime. Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate that. Appreciate the Prime. Why is Wok writing dog cam? Why are you writing dog cam, Wok? Dog cam question mark? Are you saying I should show him in his pen? Is that what you're asking for, Wok? Who wants to see what the dog's up to right now? Chat, do we activate the dog cam? I don't even know if this works, to be clear. Should we see what the little man's up to? This might not work, just to be clear. Dog cam! Dog! He is currently eating his... It looks like he might be about to hit the hour where he wants to come out. Dog cam! Dog! That's his little house, chat. That's his little house. He's got his little house. This is like a puppy thing that's like a heartbeat, although, to be honest, he doesn't really like it or use it. It's in his bed. I think he's getting to the point where he's probably a bit bored because he's been in there an hour, but he's pretty good now at just chilling out when he needs to chill out. That should be a channel point redemption. Maybe it should be going forward. Also, Joshua, I missed your subs there, mate. Mate, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you, mate. Should we just watch him again? Should we just spend the whole stream just watching the dog? Hey, chat, did you see the video clip of you predicting the future and the F1 discussion of your Discord? I didn't, Neil. I'll be honest, chat. I came back yesterday and I felt very guilty because Wok had been left to look after the puppy for basically 48 hours on her own. So I'm a bit behind on everything catching up. Ferret, thank you for the 52. What's he heard? Yeah, he is teething, as you can see. He likes to chew on his crate. We call it his crate. It's not obviously a metal crate. It's a carrier. I mean, I guess there's worse things he could be chewing on. Make timeout Wok 100 points and dog cam 200 points. Basically, you don't want the stream to function as a football manager stream anymore with those requests. Just started a Journeyman save and Barbados offered me a job. Go for it. Is he going to... Oh, no, we're getting to... Wok, you need to get him out. We're hitting the point, chat, where he has his 2-hour nap and we're at the end of the 2 hours and he is bored. Oh, Wok's been timed out now as well. I didn't even see what she wrote. What is it? I can talk to him, I think. Although I don't know if it works in browser. Milo! Sit! Okay, I'll let you enjoy yourself, Milo. Sorry, I'm working. You can nap now. Sorry, mate. He's so confused, chat. I'm just talking. I'm sorry, Milo. I'm sorry. Right, you know what? Let's play some Football Manager. Poor little guy. He's just trying to nap and I'm talking to him. Can we have a dog cameo in an episode of the Journeyman? I'm sure he'll appear in a YouTube video at some point. I think he's made a cameo in every stream since we've got him. Wok wanted to remove timeouts and replace it with Milo cameo. That is a ridiculous. That's a woke idea, isn't it? That is woke. I'm sure Milo will appear on stream at some point once he's woken up a little bit, chat. We're just letting him, have his 2-hour nap. He's probably due his afternoon meal. If Wok's watching, meal free. It's probably overdue. But yeah, we are going to be live chat just for a couple of hours today. Apologies for the fact that it is going to be a shorter stream, but I need to catch up on the Journey Manager stuff. I've still not recorded yet tomorrow's video. I'd already missed today's video. So we're going to kick off the season. We've got the Pepe Reyes Cup coming up, and the Champions League draw should be happening soon. For those of you that missed it, Cliff Garcia had a testimonial last stream. He was injured for it and didn't play. And then we beat Roma in the Super Cup 5-0, which was pretty bloody good. I see my favourite dog show is still playing FM. Can confirm. Apex merch win. Fantastic question. I actually have it set up somewhere, but it's just not publicly known. But maybe sometime soon. Yeah, Roma has Profundi, who's very, very good in FM. But also, is it Boldanzi? Who's also pretty bloody good. Is the Club World Cup a long way off? 4 years. We literally won the World Cup at the Champions League the year before the Club... Well, no, the month before the Club World Cup, which means I go into it in 4 years, which is annoying. I've got a new puppy as well. He's a Border Collie called Jack. Great name! And yeah, can confirm, Keedy, puppies are a lot of work. I felt bad when I went to Paris for 48 hours and Wok was stuck with him. But he's doing okay, is Milo. He's getting used to his naps. He when we first got him, he did not like to be away from us. But now we can put him in his pen, as you saw. And he'll spend probably 3 2-hour blocks in there during the day. And then he'll be in there from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m. So there's usually a good 6 hours in the day now, during the day, where he's just chilling out on his own. And he seems to quite enjoy it. He gets bored by the end of it, but I can't blame him for that. The British Grand Prix was incredible. I'll be honest, I only watched the replay of it because I was stuck on the Channel Tunnel. Well, in the Channel Tunnel, not literally in the tunnel. But I was stuck on my way home from France. Originally, I was going to get home kind of half an hour after the start and I'd watch it. But I didn't get back and the race was already done. Milo merch coming. Can I monetize my children? I don't want to turn into one of those pageant parents that you see. I don't know how I'd feel about that. Also, I love the fact we still get these stupid offers for players. But chat, what did you guys get up to at the weekend? Like I said, I was in Paris. I'd never been to the Parc de France before, which was quite fun to kind of go around. And then kind of just hang out pitch side for. Uatara's not leaving the club. At least NDIA agrees. NDIA is bloody good. Does aerial reach and jumping reach even matter? That's what I'm beginning to wonder, chat. Genuinely. I don't know if it matters anymore. I'm starting to doubt everything. It does feel like ages since the last stream. I will apologise for that. Also, Dunk, I saw your question earlier. Sorry, I got distracted by the dog talk. You asked how long does it take me to record and edit a daily vid? I'm pretty optimised with it now. I think for the upcoming video I'm doing, it'll probably be an hour to an hour and a half of recording, plus the playing between recording bits. And then I have to edit the video, which is probably another 40 minutes. And then from there, the video has to be rendered, which is, probably another half an hour. Do a thumbnail, that can take anywhere between 20 minutes probably to an hour if I'm having a really bad day of thumbnail making. And then obviously I have to play a chunk of FM for the next video. So probably a video from start to finish takes I'd say anywhere from kind of 5 to 8 hours. Like, transfer specials take so much longer. And obviously, if there's more matches, there's more to edit and more to record. And there's a big difference between recording an hour and a half where it's lots of matches and I'm talking lots versus, say, an episode where I'm doing matches that are spread out, because at least like between the matches I can kind of chill out and downtime and just play at my own pace, if that makes sense. Whereas when you're doing videos, kind of you have to be locked in for the whole duration that video is being recorded. Hi Jack, I've just bought a 4-goal lead to Chelsea in the CHAMPO. Am I washed? Yes. Yes, you are. How have the Gibraltarian sides gone in the Europa League? I don't think it's great for them, I'll be honest. Lincoln have got Utrecht, which is like they've got a chance. I'm pretty sure Man 62 lost. Yeah, they are out. And the Magpies, I think, are also in it, but I think they also got a pretty stinky draw. Actually, there's this Dinny Pro. That is not the worst draw in the world. But yeah, so today's stream chat, I'm afraid to say, will be a little bit shorter because I need to record tomorrow's YouTube video. Obviously, the nice thing is I can record tomorrow's YouTube video and then, like, the playing between the episode I'm recording for tomorrow and the next day's video, I'll just play tonight, like, whilst I have some podcasts on and stuff. Like, that's quite chill, really. Lambert is now Gibraltarian. Does that mean he'll play for England? That'd be fun. What's the new TV deal worth? I'm trying to remember. I think it was 5.9 million. Magpies drew at home against Dinny Pro. Chat, there's a chance they make the knockouts. Granted, they've now got to go away from home. How did Lincoln do? They lost 2-0. But that's away. Could they come back? We have a journey save. We've been doing one on YouTube, Tirgu. We've got 50 episodes of it. If you've not been watching the Journey Manager YouTube save game, get your binge watch on. Also, who's this? My under-21 physio is wanted by Man City. And he's already agreed to go to them. What a scumbag. Avenger, dude, how are you doing? Thank you for the whole 9 months. That's a whole Twitch baby between us. I appreciate you, mate. But we have the new episode today. There is no episode today of the Journey Manager. Because I was stuck on a train I was stuck on the Eurostar for over 2 hours and got home very late yesterday. My plan was to record the video yesterday evening when I got back from being in Paris all weekend. And the train in front of us broke down. The Eurostar train in front of us broke down. They had to evacuate everyone off that train. But because of the section of track we were on, they would not let our train go past the broken down train until everyone was off the Eurostar. And I don't know how many people go on each Eurostar, but because of all the train strikes recently, both my train there and train back were completely sold out. And we were waiting comfortably over an hour for the train to be fully evacuated before we could then overtake. And then as a result of that, I then missed a connection in England. So I had to wait another half an hour at London Bridge. So it was a bit of a long day yesterday. That is why there's no Journey Manager video. Because I don't know about you, if you ever have delayed travel or travel just doesn't go to plan, heck, even if you just travel normally, like, it can be bloody exhausting, like, by the end of it. Hi, Jack. Wanted to ask whether you do a retrospective after you finish the Journeyman, see all the teams you've done all the teams you've managed to have done. I probably will do something like that. I have in a couple of videos gone back and reviewed how the teams are currently doing. I usually do it at the end of videos because I figure for the people who are interested in that, they are more likely to watch the whole videos. But there's definitely been instances where people don't watch the whole video, so they miss that stuff. Damn, is this how you welcome all new viewers? Not even saying a hi or respond. Nice one, y'all. Nico Bossy, with respect to you, I can't say hello to everyone, mate. If I was to say hello to everyone who watches the stream individually, there would be no Football Manager played. But welcome to the stream. Enjoy your stay. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm afraid to say, chat, I try not to miss messages. I am only human. There's a lot of you writing between YouTube and Twitch. I will miss stuff. And if I do, please don't take it personally. So we'll see. I'm sure at least 15 people have asked this. Where's today's video? I just explained, Sam. I was stuck on the Eurostar yesterday and got home very late and didn't have time to record it. It was for the chat, not you, mate. What are you waffling on? Mate, if you expect everyone in chat to say hello to you individually, I'd say join a Discord server. That's even more mental than having a go at the streamer. If everyone in chat says hello to each other, there will be no conversation in chat. It will just be hellos. Absolutely bizarre behaviour, genuinely. So everyone say hello, chat. Niku is upset that none of you said hello or acknowledged their existence. So let's spend 5 minutes saying hello to them, because they are the centre of the universe and the main character. There we go. Everyone says hello. Look at that. Now everyone's being nice. Chat's never been so active. This is going to be great for when I go to the brands and tell them how active chat is. Jack, how are you feeling about I think that's perspective of retaining the CHAMPO. I don't think we're going to retain it, but we're going to try. We're going to try. You know what, chat? I think we've said hello enough now. I think no one can ever complain that we've not said hello to enough. I've never seen anyone have a go at other people in chat for not saying hello to them. That is genuinely unhinged behaviour, and I don't really know how to feel. Out of all the parts Prem saves, which is my favourite? Great question. I think Tower Lord's one of my favourites because it's my first, but to be honest, this might sound weird, but as a YouTuber, you kind of have to approach YouTube save games slightly differently. In the sense, you never can get overly attached to a save game because you've got to be able to move on to the next one. And I think if I was to constantly compare saves to one another, I'd probably never enjoy the next one because it would never compare to the one that preceded it. You know, if you're a more casual FM player, you can kind of stop playing a save game when you're a bit bored and then pick it up months later and enjoy it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do that. I mean, I do that, or did that before I did content. But the reality is, for me, I only really stop save games playing them when I'm done with them. Like, it's pretty much unheard of that I will go back to a save game and play it more. If that makes any sense. So for me, it's like there's almost like a different mindset with save games as a content creator. Yeah, if anyone asks, chat, why is there no video today, please feel free to relay the message, because I don't want to spend the whole stream answering it, but I fully appreciate people coming in and just kind of wanting to know. But essentially, my Eurostar train was very delayed yesterday. I got back from Paris fairly late, later than planned. I had a wife who'd been looking after a puppy for 48 hours and a puppy to look after, and I was just exhausted, and the video wouldn't have been very good if I just forced myself to record in the middle of the night. Do I prefer pot to when I move around or stay at one club? I've only moved around once or twice. To be honest, this guy's very good as a free agent. To be honest, I think for me, I like the variety. I think if I did identical park to Prems every year, I'd probably get a bit bored. But actually being able to move between teams kind of adds a nice flavour to it. Pin a note on screen. You think people are going to read the stream? You think people are going to read a note saying why there's no video? People don't read. I mean, I could do it, chat. It's probably a fair point. But there's still those people. You know the DW meme from... he wants high... I don't need him. You know the Arthur meme with DW? You know, Arthur the cartoon series. It's like, that sign won't stop me because I can't read. Is the Zealand League today? No. Chat, if the Zealand League was today, would I be streaming this now? Probably not. Do you want to know, chat? This might... I don't know if Zealand's actually updated us yet. Zealand has not told me when it is today. Unless I've missed a memo. He asked me over the weekend while I was in Paris. And I replied yes. He said Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's Tuesday. And I said I can do one of those days. I can't do the Tuesday. and he's now not told me if it's on Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's where the league's at. I don't know when it is. Can I go through my tactic like team and player instructions? I mean, I can. It's not anything too spectacular. It's just a very strong 4-2-3-1. Like, I wish there was more exciting stuff here. In terms of the approach play, this changes depending on the opposition a lot. If I'm playing against a two-man midfield, I'll switch to play the ball through the middle. If I'm playing a team with no players in the wider areas, like a narrow shape, I'll focus to play in the wide areas. If I'm playing against one striker, I might put play out of defence on. If I'm playing against 3 centre-backs and 2 defensive mids and wing-backs, I'll get rid of pass into space because there's not really any space to pass into. Also, if I always had mixed crosses on rather than low crosses, I could definitely put low crosses on and we'd play better. Did you win the CHAMPO? We did win the CHAMPO. There will be a YouTube video on it this week. Should have agreed always, e.g. Thursday, and had some subs ready to play. But I think there's certain days, Sam, where not everyone can make the same day. Like, I know I've got some stuff coming up, like, next month, which means if it went on for another month, hopefully it doesn't. I wouldn't be able to do those days. Jack, are you enjoying the Club World Cup? Honestly, mate, I've barely watched any of it. It's just not something I have any interest in. Jack, I might be checking out this Chinese buffet today. Want me to sneak you anything? If they've got a Malal hot pot, get. If it's a hot pot place, please get a really hot pot for me. Hi, Jack. I'm off to a job interview in 30 minutes. Just dropped in to say hi, mate. I appreciate that. Paris was fun. Also, why is my phone going... Oh, it's because the dog's moving downstairs. I was like, why is my phone going off? Just getting alerts for the dog moving. The in-transition instructions I don't ever really touch, and it's the same with the out-of-possession ones. The only time I might change it, and I don't even really do this, is if I know a team's got a really good aerial threat. But there's nothing too crazy going on with instructions. In terms of the actual 4-2-3-1, like, it's a very standard 4-2-3-1. I play the defensive midfielder on support on hold position. It's just the best defensive midfielder role in the game. The reason that you use a defensive midfielder on support with hold position rather than a defensive midfielder on defend is that if you put them on defend, you can see it puts on dribble less and shoot less. In this match engine, having a little bit of dribbling on every player is kind of useful because it pulls defensive teams out of shape a little bit. In terms of the register, standard register stuff, goalie is just a goalie on defend. Ball-playing defenders are just standard ball-playing defenders. In the fullback area, stay wider, cross from byline and cut inside with the ball. So because my team shape is set to the narrowest it can be, it's really necessary to have the stay wider instruction on them. At the same time, having cut inside with ball is quite nice because sometimes the inside forwards will make inside runs and it creates these pockets of space for the fullbacks to get into. Cross from bylines on because crosses from the byline are just broken in this match engine. They're just really, really strong if the fullbacks can get further enough forward. With the inside forwards, again, it's kind of complementary instructions to work with the fullbacks. So they're set to sit narrower on top of the instruction that I have in possession of super narrow. The reason for doing that is I kind of want this formation to function as a 4-2-3-1, but if you can imagine that the inside forwards are actually more attacking midfielders, like 3 centre attacking mids. But the issue when you play that is defensively out of position. The wider centre attacking mids don't track back or defend very well. So this instruction to kind of help with that, we've got the sit narrower on, but then we've got mark tighter, and then this is set to be the right back for the left-sided player. And then for the right kind of sided inside forward, he's set to man mark the left fullback. That really helps against teams that look for overlaps. Centre attacking mid, take some more risks. I want him to play through balls to the players, both inside forwards, ghosting inside, fullbacks moving wide. Hold up ball is just useful because you've got a lot of supporting runners from deep. The way positional rotation works in Football Manager, this formation essentially turns into a 2-2-6. This iteration of the Football Manager match engine, you just want to get as many players forward as possible. So with this shape, the attacking mid will move to be alongside the striker a lot. The inside forwards will then sit inside alongside the two front men to make like a 4-man kind of front line. And then by having the hold-up ball instruction, the fullbacks also get really far forward, essentially giving you a line of 6 players. And it means even if you lose the ball and the ball's recycled back, it'll often go to the regista or defensive midfielder. If I'm playing against a weaker opposition, and I don't do this often, but I might change the regista to a roaming playmaker, the difference that makes is instead of it being a front 6 with the inside forwards, the fullbacks, the striker and centre attacking mid, it actually becomes a front 7. The roaming playmaker will join into the attack, but it can leave the midfield a little bit light. So generally, it's just not worth using. And then on the striker, it's just an advance forward. There's nothing fancy going on there. But that's the tactic. And I hope maybe that explanation is useful. I haven't really explained it in ages. That is the logic to the madness. What dribbling / first touch / passion do you change a centre back to a ball playing defender? Honestly, I think ball playing defenders is just a better role in the current match engine. I think at an elite level, I probably want them to have at least, if this sounds ridiculous, at like a Champions League level, I'll play them as a ball playing defender if they've got 8 passing and 8 first touch. Like the bar is astronomically low. Lambert's out for 4 to 5 weeks, which is unfortunate. And Rodriguez is out for a few days. Damn, are they going to miss the start of the season? Volodovsky's requesting a transfer. Absolutely not. Jack, do you think defense systems work in FM? They can work, they're just not as effective. How's the league going in the draft? So the league is either tomorrow or Wednesday. Chat, is it mad that I don't know the day it's on? Zealand asked when I could do, and I said there was a day I could do and a day I couldn't do. And I don't know which of those days he's picked. I love Zealand. And to be fair, he was on it for the first 2 weeks. But it is, the organisational skills do sometimes go out the window and leave you a bit in the lurch. But in terms of with the draft, we are 2nd out of 20 people. Which I think with the variants of Football Manager and the draft order that we got where we drafted 17th and then 38th was my next pick. It's a pretty good showing so far. Do I bother with opposition instructions? I don't. And that is something that some people will probably view as controversial. I actually think opposition instructions often lead to your players making suboptimal decisions. Oh, Champions League fixtures. Galatasaray, Roma, Dortmund. This looks quite kind, I think. Actually, I say that. It's a lot of teams in the kind of 20s and 30s. Obviously, Sparta Prague are the really rogue one. That definitely could have been a lot worse. There's nothing, but like Roma and Dortmund aren't easy. Neither Juve or Tottenham. Tottenham in this universe, by the way, are actually very, very good. It's kind of a bit bizarre. Like they've won the Premier League multiple times. They won the Club World Cup. They won the Champions League twice. Granted, that was a little while ago now in the context of this save game. But yeah, they're not bad. Their key man is a man called Rudiger. Wow. He's good, isn't he? How much do you reckon they paid for him? 89 million. That's probably 89 well spent, innit? Do you get put in pot one because of winning the CHAMPO? The pots don't actually matter with the new format of the Champions League because you will play 2 teams from every pot anyway. So actually raising your seeding doesn't change anything in the kind of Champions League. It's a bit silly. When's the next episode coming out of the Journeyman? Just save it's out tomorrow. It's out tomorrow. I'm sorry there's not an episode today. I mentioned it earlier. I was in Paris for the weekend doing some work stuff and recording some bits with MFL as well as their kind of 3-year community event. And the train I was due to get home was delayed by hours. And by the time I got home, Had I recorded a video, it would have just been really, really shit quality because I was so tired. And I'd rather not put out a video for the sake of it, where it's like I've been held at gunpoint, as opposed to actually kind of waiting and putting out a good video. All right, we've got Pepe Reyes Cup coming up first. Magpies. I should probably check when the Champions League games have been scheduled in. Shock Horror were favourites to win the league. I'll tell you what, if we don't win the league in the rest of this save game that I'm playing it, something's gone wrong. Jack, this might be a controversial take, but do you think that Charles Leclerc will win an F1 championship unless the entire season is completely rain-free? I'll be honest. The Leclerc in the rain's not great, but with respect to Ferrari, the only time they've been realistically competitive for a World Constructors' Championship in the last 20 years is when they had a dodgy engine that they were forced to change. Ferrari are weird, right? Ferrari are always kind of, I want to say they're always the bridesmaid, but never the bride, but they're not even quite the bridesmaid. They're kind of just, you know, the third wheel, the one who thought they had a chance of being a part of the bridesmaid group, but didn't quite get there. Maybe that'll change with the new set of regs, but I don't think you can look at any car that Leclerc's driven in for Ferrari and say that was a championship-winning contender. Oh, stretch. Right, shall we see how the boys did in Europe, chat? I didn't actually check yet. Did Lincoln get through? No, they lost at Utrecht 3-1. Did Magpies get through? Oh my God, someone did something! Magpies made the Conference League. I'm crying. I can't believe it. Where are they? Look at them. Look at them. It's mad. Their key player, by the way, is a player I've loaned to them for the next 2 years. He scored 7 goals in 4 games. He's literally the reason they qualified. You're welcome. You are welcome. Check the coefficient. I don't know if them actually qualified changes the coefficient that much. Let's have a look. Maybe it does. No. The thing is, we've kind of got to ignore the 9.5 year because that is just a freak one. We'll know more at the end of the year as to how the coefficients actually benefited, in all honesty. But there is a world where we could climb up 4 or 5 spots if it goes well. Do they want any more loanees? I'll be honest, I've tried to loan them other players, and the other players just turn them down. And I don't think the reputation change actually really makes a difference when they're qualified for the proper competitions, which arguably it should. All right, Pepe Reyes Cup time. I'm so excited. Kalinowski, NDIA, Volodovsky, top 3 players in the best player odds. Then it's Lee, Young, Ginu I loaned to Magpies. Never played a game for me. Have other Gibraltar teams got to the conference proper? They are the only one to do it in the last 10 years. I think Lincoln did it about 12 years ago. My phone keeps going off, and I keep turning to it, chat. It's just Milo moving around. Coefficient won't change until they start playing league games. That's true, but because they won the qualifying rounds, that is worth something in the coefficient. Who knows if they'll actually win in the other ones either. We'll have to wait and see. Right, Pepe Reyes Cup time. Let's not rush back Rodriguez. Let's be sensible. I'll tell you what, JJ has improved so much. He's like legitimately good now. No deadline transfers. I don't think so. The team's kind of just in a good spot. The team's just in a good spot. I've had put Cliff Garcia on the bench. So, you know, if things are going well, get Cliff on. Where's my bottle? Is it? I forgot where I left my bottle on my desk. Could say I bottled it. Okay. Let's see how we fare. We should win this comfortably, I'd like to think. There's a really lot in-depth chat going on about Football Manager and FIFA, and I feel like I just missed the first half of it. I have no idea what they're talking about. Twitch chat, give me the TLDR. Oh my God, that goalie's awful. That goalie's awful. Have we moved to a bigger stadium yet? So we are expanding our current stadium, but we're currently relocated to a 1,000-seater stadium in the meantime. I heard a dog noise, chat. I heard a dog noise. Is the dog coming upstairs? Is Milo coming upstairs to chill? Are we a goal up? Is that onside? The linesman's run. Also, I hate playing at stadiums like this. Is there a stadium on the other side? Sorry, is there a stand on the other side? I'm just going to reverse it. I just want to check. Who do I reckon today wins between Senegal and Ghana? I'm not even going to pretend I can give you an educated answer. I have no idea. Chat, there is no stand on the other side. It's just a void. We're just playing at a void. At least there's trees on this side. Did we sell any big name players? No, we didn't. To be honest, I don't think we're ever really going to sell players at Apex unless the player values get sorted, which they haven't yet. Arch the Prod, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. To be fair, Magpies have just played through those qualifiers. Their team's probably quite tired. They've got Wallace Berry, the international, playing for them, which is fun. Oh, chat, why am I stretching so much today? Did I sleep funny? How have they suspended the camera in the air? Drones. That's the only explanation. Drones. It's not been action-packed. I'm gonna say that now. Only 2-0 at the break. Where's Jakey? He retired about 10 years ago. Actually, I don't know if he did retire, but he's not here. He walked out on me. Said he was going to go get milk and never returned. I need to chat with a Journeyman save game. I played up to the point to record before I went to Paris. I almost need to spend 20 minutes just remembering where I got to. Had back-to-back 3 a.m. kind of nights out with lots of drinking in Paris. My body's not built for it. Although it was very, very cool being in the Parc de France, like PSG Stadium, at like 1 a.m. Just drinking champagne and beer. And just nerding out over MFL with people. Kim has to keep that down. Did you hear your son whimpering outside your door? I did hear a noise walk. Is he there? Is there any MFL news I can share? I can't share anything, Minty, but it is a matter of weeks, not months, till people will know what was shown. Shall I go get the dog if he's here, chat? Should we go see if he's around? Give me a sec. You're in charge, chat. for long. Let's go on stream, but not for long. With Milo and Jack. That's our theme tune. Hey, buddy. Your tail's wagging. I got a dog, chat. I got a dog. Hey, buddy. You want a cuddle? I'll give you... Look at his tail going. Hey, buddy. I got you a toy. Do you want your toy? Oh, you just want to give me a kiss? Look at his little tail going. What are you looking at? Oh, do you want to go down? I'll give you cuddles. Oh, you're chewing on my shirt. Let's not do that. There's a toy here. You okay, bud? Come and just say hello to the people. You okay? It's football manager. Oh, I know. Oh, you want to go down, do you? Oh, he wants to go down. Milo, it's okay. I'll give him cuddles. He's a very cuddly dog. He is getting bigger. Very... Oh, Kim, you've got to score that. Come on, Milo, you tell him. I'll just give him a massage. You okay, bud? I can see that little tail waggling. I can see that little tail waggling. Do you want to go down? He's just looking at me like, what are we doing here? Let's face this way. Oh, well, no, you want to... Okay, you want to face me. You know what? That's fair enough. I'll give you cuddles. I'll just give him cuddles, chat. He likes just being cuddled. Can you tell? You okay? You okay, bud? You good boy, aren't you? Oh, that's a big yawn. I like the fact he just likes cuddles where he looks at you. It's quite cute. Do you want to go down? Or are you chilling here? What's happening? You're looking at me like you want something. Oh, mate, you are tired, aren't you? You're a yawner sauce. Do you want your toy? Do you want it? Do you want the toy? No, you don't want the seahorse. Okay, fair enough. He's very cute, aren't you? You okay? You okay? He's just chilling. We've scored another, mate. We've scored another goal! Sorry, you didn't like that. Oh, now you're at pie. What can you see over there? What's that? What's that? I'll give you cuddles. How's that? He's very cute, isn't he? Minty, thank you for gifting a sub to Milo. That's very generous of you. I can't play the game, chat. I'm holding the dog. I'm sorry. Look at his little face. What can you see, buddy? You just want to look at... I don't know what's over my shoulder that's really interesting. What have you found? You okay? Well, okay, you look over my shoulder, because apparently there's something interesting over there. What are you looking at? Oh, yeah, that is my headset. Yeah, thank you, mate. I won't drop him, don't worry. You okay? You okay? Oh, thank you for the kisses. Do you want to go down? Or are you going to sit on my lap? He's looking at me like, I don't know what I want to do. You okay? Should we put you down, or do you want to go up? What do you want? Let's say hello to the people. Hello, everyone. What is over there? What are you looking at? Is it the fan? You okay? He's like a meerkat. Aren't you? Do you want to get down? He wants to get down. I'll put you down, buddy. You chill. You chill. Let's take you back to walk. Bye, chat. Say bye. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. What you did? You're biting my hand now. Don't bite my hand. Go back to walk. Good boy. Bye, Milo. Pardon? Oh, the toy. Bloody hell, the toy. I left his seahorse. It's actually scary how big he's getting. It's actually scary. He's very cute, though, isn't he? I kind of hope he stays cuddly forever, but if he is going to be quite a big mini schnauzer, and he is already big for like a mini schnauzer, I don't know how he's going to fit in my lap and stuff when he's getting cuddled. Also, Volodovsky wants to leave, but is still playing man of the match. I can't sell this guy, can I? He's just too good. Well, also, were his pores clean? I did realise halfway through I'm wearing a white shirt, and if he's been outside, he's really going to be ruining it for me. Earlier, chat, he was sat on my lap in here and he tried to jump out my lap just suddenly. I don't know why. He's never jumped out my lap before. He did a forward flip. He did like a forward roll, which I'll be honest, I panicked a little bit at first, but then he just ran off and it was fine. He's not got the coordination nailed down yet. He does like to just fall off stuff. Like he's the kind of dog who trips over his own feet constantly. Minty's message deserves a mention. Is he having a tantrum because chat didn't say hello to him as soon as he entered? Maybe that's why he wanted to leave. Chat, why didn't you say hello to him sooner? That was unacceptable from you. If you didn't write hello to Milo, he's in Wok's room reading the chat now. Make sure you say hello to him. Magpies want Malik Kone. He's not interested, mate. Please. They have a very strong bid. Nothing has changed there. He just doesn't want to join Magpies. Thing is, imagine how good this guy would be if he wanted to join Magpies. It'd be so good. Milo only wanted to come in and find out when the next Zealand game was. True. Can I offer him on loan instead? Maybe he'd be more willing to go on loan to them. Yeah, let's do that. And let's try a loan instead. Wait, did Apex win the CHAMPO? We did, RGL. It was a couple of weeks ago. The YouTube video of it will be out this week. Tiago wants to go to... Chat, Tiago wants to go to Man 62. Tiago wants to go to Man 62. Huge! Actually huge. Oh, he's gone. Deal done. I mean, he's leaving on a free transfer at the end of the year anyway, so for him to go to Manchester is kind of just good. Shame that he didn't want to go when they were doing their their European qualifiers and didn't make it through. But even so, I've realised with our youth team now, it's a lot harder to get like the 5-star players just because the overall quality of the team is so much higher and the stars are obviously all relative. Like, you look at all the 3.5-star players, like, they could all actually be regular starters for me, but it just looks really underwhelming. What happened to Lambert? He's got a little injury. He'll be back soon. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks, to be fair. It's not that little. He will return, chat. Magpies want to buy Ruslev. I mean, I feel like they can sign better players than him. Wait, chat. Am I meant to do this? Am I meant? Cliff Garcia wants to go to Man 62. Is this how we set Cliff free? We'll offer it as a 2-year deal with an optional fee. I just feel like he doesn't get the same use for me anymore. He's won a Champions League. He's played a testimonial. Like, he's done everything he could do. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's won everything now. We'll loan him out for 2 years. He did a testimonial. He's lived a life. Sometimes when you love something, chat, you've got to learn to let it go. Can we all just bow our heads in a moment of silence, please? Cliff, you've been one of the originals, but I've played you twice in the last 3 years. I want you to play. I want you to thrive. I want you to succeed. And to do that, you've got to move on. I'm going to miss him. I am gonna miss him. We'll get match reports. Clap him into the sunset. He wanted out, chat. A deadline day transfer. The top deadline day deal. Cliff Garcia to Man 62. I think it's the right. I just think the timing's right. You know, I just think this is the right time to do it. He goes to that's not the right Manchester. He goes to Man 62 alongside Thiago. I think Man 62 have actually been spending money. Like, they've got this guy as well. And Man 62 good now. Like, genuinely, did they spend money this window? Like, they actually bought players. They bought this bloke from Crusaders, who doesn't look awful. I signed this guy as well. Chat, Man 62 might be cooking. They might actually be cooking something here. Gosh, I feel sad. I've just let Cliff Garcia go. Cliff Garcia. It's the end of an era. I mean, it's only on loan with an option to buy him, but even so. It's just cool to see the team spending the money now, isn't it? Like, Man 62 have still got 8.7 million in the bank. Their reputation's gone up, by the way. Look at all the money the teams have got in the bank. I mean, ours is a bit different, but even so, some of them are little ballers. All of their reps have gone up as well, which is cool. I've been muted. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, that was a minute that I muted myself for. That was redeemed in Twitch chat, by the way. Who should be my captain and vice captain? NDIA has been the vice captain forever, and he was actually the man who lifted the Champions League. I feel like I trust him as a leader in the dressing room. I'm thinking JJ with 15 leadership and 15 teamwork. I think JJ's 21. He's been at the club a long time now. I feel like he embodies what we're about. Although his contract is running out in 2 years, which I am going to need to solve. I'm going to go with those two as our captains. Tony Myers getting some interest. He must be good then. Stop bidding on Tony. I don't know why I've said it like he's a northern bloke. Junior's requested a transfer. Well, my transfer window's closed. I can't sign him even if I wanted to. No captain until Cliff returns. The thing is, Cliff may never return, chat. They've got an option to buy him after 2 years. There's so many bids on deadline day for like, my younger players. Right, Veloso's getting a lot of interest at right back. He's very good, to be fair. Who's this guy? Murakoshi. I'm shocked PSG have paid 31 million for him. Is he that good? He's not bad, I suppose. He's definitely not a centre-back. I am wondering, can I just register the entire first team here, no issues, or am I going to have to make hard decisions? I hope they all just fit. It makes it all just easier, doesn't it, when you can just register everyone. Oh, we can do it. Happy days. Lambert, Anderson, and JJ don't need to be registered this year, but if they were registered, that would take me up to the 25-player limit. It just makes sense. Great team building, Jack. Did Cliff play in the Champions League final? Can you guys remember? Did Cliff play? I feel like I subbed him on at the end, but I could just be a fake memory. I realise. No, Cliff did come on. I brought him on in the 90th minute. He played in a Champions League final. He completed the game. He did everything he could dream of doing. I like the fact he wanted to go to Man 62. I guess they've got some pulling power based on the players they've signed. Any players I want to try and force into the first team this year? I don't think there's any new players, really. Like Vasquez, I want to give more game time to because he looks like he could be great. Correa, I guess, who we picked up, and Catriel Gomez, the two young defensive mids, it'd be good to give game time to. But our first team squad size here is 25 players. They'll all get game time. Where's today's Journey Manager video? I forgot to upload it. No, that's a joke. I was away in Paris this weekend, and I was stuck on a train for 2 hours in the north of France, and I got home very late and very tired and didn't have time to record it for today. And I like to think that's a pretty decent reason to not have a video up. I mean, generally speaking, chat, I would like to say I'm probably... I don't know. I'd say I'm one of, if not the most consistently uploading Football Manager channel in terms of there's very rarely times where I miss a day. Like, when there's a series ongoing, you get a video midday during the week every day. So I'd like to think that most people can assume that when there's not a video one day, there's a pretty bloody good reason for it. How was Paris? Paris was good. I didn't really get to do any sightseeing or anything. I arrived Friday afternoon. Went out for some food and drinks with some kind of MFL guys. Then on the Saturday, I was filming content for the MFL socials. And then there was the event itself at the Parc des Princes in Paris, which didn't end until like 1 a.m. We were pitch side enjoying some bevs, chatting with about MFL, and also got some sneak peeks to some stuff coming to the game very, very soon. Wait, did I not register Duru? That's awkward, isn't it? I forgot that I demoted Duru and then didn't promote him back. Although he is injured at the moment. I should probably have registered him for depth because I didn't even fill out the registration spots, did I? I can't do it till the 18th of January, so sorry, Duru. Bath's upset too. The thing is, I demoted both these guys down to the under-23s. Take the hint, lads. Also, I don't think I'm going to be doing seasonal recaps on YouTube for the rest of the save game chat, just as a little bit of a heads up. I feel like now that I've won the Champions League, that kind of caps off the video recaps nicely. And the interest in those videos has been diminishing. Like, I've been paying editor Harrison £100 per video of those to edit them, the full season recaps. And those videos make a lot less than £100 just in ads. Like, it's actually been kind of a cost sink. But it does mean that when it comes to matches like this, I can just chat with you again now like normal, which is kind of somewhat refreshing. Wait, did I not register Marco for the Champions League either? Why is he in the... Chat, how is Marco in the second 11, but not in the senior? The second 11 isn't a team. That doesn't exist. It doesn't make sense. And because of that, I missed him in the registration thing. That's mental. That's such a weird bug. I've never seen that before. I mean, I'll be honest, a bit awkward, isn't it? Which season does the TV deal come in? It's not a set season, Quinn. It's down to how the league progresses rep-wise. It's got nothing to do with the Apex database. It's entirely how Football Manager works with Gibraltar. Right, first game of the CHAMPO. Galatasaray. Also, I've just seen in the league chat that Kev has asked, when are we doing the next one? I can hear Wok talking to Milo. I wonder what he's up to. Jack's really not paying attention today. I'll be honest, chat. I'm still tired as hell. I was tired going to Paris because of the puppy, and I thought when I went to Paris I'd get long sleep. I did not get long sleep. I was going to bed at 3 a.m. and waking up at 8 a.m. most days because the Airbnb room that I had didn't have curtains. So I'm definitely not, I'm not quite Matt Sharp today in Football Manager terms. All right. I know I praised. I should have been encouraging there. I'm not at the races, chat. Help me. I feel like I've got brain fog today. I should have had a nap before I streamed. Whenever I have a nap before I stream, I'm more alert. Naps are great. Naps should be normalised. Office jobs should require naps. Hey, Suspect, how's it going? Oh, JJ. Oh, JJ. That's why he's got the Vice Captain armband. I mean, there's not actually a Vice Captain armband. And NTIA's on the pitch a lot. Kim near post, JJ, Bosch. It's the South Korean connection. Does anyone else nap? I started napping during the pandemic when I had my old office job. I'd love like a 20-minute nap. Like when I handed in my notice when I was working from home 5 years ago, I handed in my notice in March, but my final day was actually in July, and my company just stopped giving me stuff to do. So I was just able to focus on the YouTube channel and nap. I remember I went for a phase during that pandemic of playing the NBA games. I hadn't ever played them before. That was like the way I killed time when I was waiting for my employment to end. I had one today between 1 and 2 p.m. You know what, chat? I'm going for a nap after the stream. I said it's a shorter stream today because I've still not recorded tomorrow's FM video. After the stream, I'm going to have a nap in like an hour. I'll wake up and have some food with Wok, look after the dog, then record the video feeling sharp as hell. Okay, that's all good. They've just scored. They've just scored. That is pain. I discovered you during the first F1 Manager game. I miss F1 Manager. R.I.P. chat. Can we get some Fs in the chat for F1 Manager? Who's my NBA team? I'll be honest, I don't really have one. Like I played the games but never really got into the actual sport at all. And it was just a case of the game was very grindy because obviously they tried to funnel you to make microtransactions, but because I had so much free time, the grind was actually enjoyable. So I can't even... I'm literally not an NBA fan. I don't even have a team. Are we going to draw against Galatasaray at home? I hope not. I mean, we better not lose. Are they not making an F1 Manager? No. We would know a lot more about it by now if they were. Sadly, the series is dead. Rodriguez has to keep the header down. Right, let's make some changes. Endong on. Valencia on. Vasquez on. You know what? I'm going to give Vasquez the nod, chat. There's going to be pressure on him this year to perform. F1 Manager was so good, but it just didn't make Frontier enough money. Not enough people were playing it. It wasn't mainstream enough. I don't know how many people they were expecting to play it, but obviously it had quite a big budget for what it was. Vasquez, that's why we put the faith in him. How long's he been on the pitch? 20 seconds? The British Grand Prix this weekend was wild. I'll be honest, chat, I saw the 30-minute highlight kind of thing on YouTube by Sky Sports because I was stuck in the channel tunnel when the race was on, so I literally didn't get to watch it live, which was a shame. They should have added multiplayer. Multiplayer would not have saved F1 Manager. Multiplayer is not good in management games in general. Especially in F1 Manager. Like, multiplayer wouldn't have worked. Because people play the game at such radically different paces. And different people will want to slow down the game at different points for certain driver battles or at certain, pivotal moments. You'd basically have to have 3 hours at a time free to play through a race weekend with a friend. And no reasonable person has that amount of free time. And, if your two drivers crash into each other, if you've played F1 Manager, you've had those races where, nothing's going to happen, and you know nothing's going to happen. The drivers crash, there's damage, or, it's a dead race. But if your friend still's got stuff going on, they're not going to speed through it for you. And that's just assuming it's two people wanting to play the game. If you've got even more people wanting to play the game, you'd have to play through, qualifying in real time. The thing is, the game would feel dog shit if either person can fast forward the game or if only the host can do it as well. It just doesn't work. I got to say, the game is more moddable in terms of car design and custom tracks. Thing is, car design is very moddable in F1 Manager. Tracks is just difficult because the AI is programmed for the tracks, right? I was shocked at how moddable it was for an F1 license game, in all honesty. Right, well, we won. Barely. We've also got a game against Roma now. Do I normally play 2 Champions League games before the league season starts? I feel like our league season is starting late this year. Yeah, I feel like multiplayer wouldn't have ever really worked. And I know some people said about F2. F2 would have been cool in F1 Manager. F3 wouldn't have been an option, I don't think, because there's 3 drivers per team. So the UI would have to be redesigned for 3 teams. How's MFL going this season? I am probably going to have 4 teams in the playoffs. I think I'm going to be very busy with playoffs. I think my 2 Spark teams are going to get promoted. I just realised, chat, I never tweeted out the stream today, but it's probably a bit late for that now, since we're only going to be live for another half an hour. But, yeah, my MFL teams are doing good. I've got my bronze team is looking good for a playoff spot, although they have bottled 2nd and dropped down to 3rd. My iron team is currently, I think, 2nd in the league, but they could still win the league or finish 4th and outside the playoffs. So that's pretty exciting. But in general, it's been a very good season for my MFL teams. Jack, how did you make the 3-layer WTS logo in F1M? We modded the shapes, the preset shapes. We replaced the animal shapes with basically the 3 different shapes needed for my logo. So the pink elements were a shape, the letters were a shape, then the black outline was a shape. Rather than and then they just all needed putting in the same spot. We already knew about this, right? This is just the TV deal, chat. The TV deal was £3 million, and it went up to 5.9. And I'm looking at this, and I think that roughly equates here. New 3-year deal. Also, I don't get the relegated teams will see an upshoot in parachute payments. There's no teams getting relegated in Gibraltar. Sense that makes none. Good behaviour award for Williams. That's a weird headline, isn't it? As a player who was just 1 yellow card away from a ban, Columbus says Stephen Williams has been rewarded by the FA after he managed to play 5 consecutive matches without being booked. One of his previous yellow cards has been stricken off. That would actually be quite good in the... Why is that not a thing in more leagues? That's actually quite a good idea. Hey, Dazza, dude, thank you for the 4 years, mate. I'm doing very, very well. I was just saying earlier, there was no YouTube video today because I was stuck in France on the Eurostar after the train in front of us broke down, so I was late getting home last night. So I felt bad for Paul Watt, who had to look after the puppy for, well, it sounds stupid, but yeah, she had to look after him for 48 hours on her own. But puppies are a lot of work on your own. But no, we're all doing great, thank you, mate. Really, really good. I am tired now, though, as I was just saying earlier. Did that say Tunkara is now happy to stay? I mean, he's already got a long-term deal, so I don't need to worry about his. JJ, do you want a new deal yet? Oh, he does. Sign him up on a big boy contract. Do I use the new GAN face pack? I have done, and I kind of started using it in this save game, but then when I started my second save game on YouTube, I ran into the issue of conflicting faces. The new GAN face pack is great if you're doing one save game. If you've got 2 save games on the go, you run into the issue where you have to either not use it, except that one of the save games won't have the right faces, like ethnicity-wise, or every time you play either save game, change the config files around. Which, when you're like streaming a save and doing YouTube on a save, means you're changing it multiple times in a day, and it gets a bit long. If that makes sense, Henry. So it's kind of partially active for this save game, but I have stopped adding the player faces because it does mess up the other save that I have ongoing at the moment. I still think it's mental that Doyle is giving us 2-star current ability rating at centre-back. I do feel like Langston probably is better and I should be giving him more game time. Do we give You know what? In Langston we trust. I forgot that we signed Langston on a free. I also need to make sure I'm giving Adam Jones loads of game time because I paid a lot for him. But he will play in the league. Could you not use the AI one for one save and the new gun for the other? That's not how it works, Whitey. I'm afraid to say. That wouldn't solve the problems. And Dong wants to withdraw his transfer request. Sure. Didn't even realize he wanted to leave. I've just tuned out when players want to leave. Right, if we beat Roma here, great start to our Champions League campaign. They're probably going to play a 4-2-3-1. Obviously, we just battered them in the Super Cup a few months ago. So this should be simple. Which game are we going until today? I'm not sure. We will probably play until the hour, so about another 35 minutes. I've still got to record tomorrow's YouTube video and get on top of that stuff. Darkside Jedi Luke, dude, thank you for the tier 1. 31 months, Koss is injured. I want to cry. Doyle, you're in at left back. What's the injury? Foot injury. No. Let's hope that's not a bad injury. Because I didn't register Duru, we're a bit light on fullbacks. Also, why is Rodriguez on the sideline with a knock? It's a disaster. Apex hasn't won the Bundesliga once yet. Skill issue, innit? Really. Not in the Premier League either. People think they're the best team in the world, but they've not done that. Can they do it on a cold night in Schalke? Don't think so. I'm defo having a nap this afternoon, chat. Defo, I need the nap badly. JJ with the header. Volodovsky doesn't get the second ball. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. Oh my, what just happened? That was terrifying. Profundi's over a corner here. That will do. That will do. Mitaj to carry. Rodriguez. Oh my word. That is not the place to lose the ball. Is this a builder nation? Honestly, the aim of the save game was to win a Champions League with Gibraltar, well, with a Gibraltarian club in 25 years, and we did it last year in season 14. At this point now, I'm kind of just playing the save game for my own enjoyment. I'd like to try and get Gibraltar to a major tournament. But beyond that, like, there isn't an end goal I have in mind. It's never been strictly a builder nation. I became the national team manager a few years ago, so I've been trying to do a bit with that. But because of how Gibraltar operates, like, it's very difficult to build the nation at all, to be honest, with one team. You kind of need all the other teams to be doing better. We'll probably get lost in the comment traffic, but any advice for a soon-to-be streamer? Got a cam, C90, lighting, and FM24. Any tips? Find out if you enjoy it. I know that sounds really silly, but streaming is hard, and streaming isn't for everyone. Just start going and see if you enjoy it. I think that's the most important thing. I wouldn't worry about how many people are viewing your stream. At the start of you streaming, you don't want people watching because, I'll be frank, unless you're God's gift amongst men, you're probably going to be shit at streaming to begin with. It's a skill. It's challenging to talk over Football Manager whilst playing it, and you're better refining your talents when there isn't people watching. And on that note, when you're kind of streaming, like, the reality is you have maybe 5 seconds to get people's attention. Like, discoverability is awful on Twitch anyway, but people flick through Twitch channels like they flick through TV channels. And if you're streaming and you are kind of aware that maybe there's no one watching right now, so you're sat in silence, the people who are flicking through channels are never going to get to the point of writing hello in the chat. If you're just sat in silence, they're just going to go to the next streamer along. Is streaming harder than a 9 till 5? I work harder in doing my content now than I did in my old job. When I was working a 9 till 5 in video games and crunching hard at times. I think the difference is if I'm having a bad day or I'm a bit tired or, you know, just not 100% for whatever reason, you can't really hide it. Like, it's very, very obvious. Like, when you're streaming for a few hours or doing a YouTube videos, you can maybe hide it a little bit more. But when you're streaming, like, you are talking continuously for hours in a row. And it has to be performative. It's not just about talking about anything. It actually needs to be semi-engaging subjects. It's not like you're a radio host where you stick on a music track or there's some ads to run and you could have, like, a couple of minutes to yourself to kind of, I want to say mentally reset. But do you know what I mean? Just have a little downtime. Like, you are constantly having to speak and think about the next thing you're going to talk about. And it's not, in some ways, dissimilar to kind of teaching or lecturing. Obviously, I'm not providing you an educational content, but I have to try and engage you and keep you watching. And the difference between that and, say, teaching is the fact that, obviously, you have the choice to leave at any time if you're watching a streamer. Like, if you've never tried streaming before, I encourage you to try it and talk to yourself for an hour without going insane. It's not easy. Don't forget that your pay in a 9 till 5 is worse. Not always true. With a 9 till 5, you know exactly how much money you're going to get paid at the end of the month. As a YouTuber, your money fluctuates all years round. You never know if the game that you work on is going to get cancelled. Or you just have a bad month view-wise. You lose all financial security in that regard. It can make it very, very hard for financial planning. And, like, it can be stressful. Like, there's a big difference between giving a paycheck and knowing you're going to get that, and the taxes have already been paid, and that is just the amount you will always get, versus you do the same amount of views on YouTube in 2 different months, but because the ad rates are different, you can make 20% less, sometimes even more. We've had no news from Zealand. Zealand's probably still in bed, to be fair. But there's been no updates from Zealand on what's happening with the league today, chat, I'm afraid to say, yet. It could still change, of course. If I do hear anything, I will let you know. Anyway, changing the owner through the in-game editor, I have no idea, Ben Dad. I don't really use the in-game editor very much. But yeah, for me personally, I've had 9 till 5s I hate. And even if you love doing FM, it's still hard. It still feels like work. Like there is a very different mindset to have. Like, you can enjoy your work, but it's still work fundamentally. Like, I've had jobs that I resent before. Obviously, they are awful. But if you're asking me in terms of the intensity of a 9 till 5 versus doing content creation, I would say that the 9 till 5 is a lot easier. With a 9 till 5, often you can like leave your work problems at the door till the next day. As a content creator, don't worry, I fully appreciate I get great flexibility on when I work and what work I do, and there's less kind of tape in the way of me doing stuff. But the reality is I'm never switched off. Like, I'll be laying in bed at night thinking about my work, because my work is just, it dominates my life and what I do. Hi, could you give me an online save idea for 2, please? Sure. AC and Inter Milan. There you go. You're welcome. Is it meant to happen today? Is what meant to happen today? Very friendly chatter. The league is not happening today, chat. I was told it will be Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, and I've not been told which day it will be. Which, I'm going to be honest, is kind of a bit annoying when you're trying to plan out your week. Because it's like at 6 p.m, which is later than I normally stream. But if I find out from Zealand, I'll let you know. Do I have an open position for a working student? No. Chat, I am a control freak. I like to do everything myself. And I think with my current pipeline and content stuff, like, financially, I wouldn't want the stress of having someone else who's dependent on, like, the videos I do returning money. Like, it's not something that's necessary to the operating of my business. Milo's doing good, Rui. It's funny, actually. So I was away for 48 hours and Milo just didn't recognise me at first. It wasn't until he started sniffing me. He was like, oh my God, you're the bloke from 2 days ago who pissed off. But very cute. Magpies drew their first game against Lamia. I feel like that's maybe a game they would be looking to win. This team won the second division of Greece 5 years ago, and now they're playing in the Conference League. Fair play. How big will he get? He'll get quite a bit bigger, Milo. How many players have I got to add here? I'm going to start the national team. Stress. There's quite a lot to sort with Milo in terms of how big he'll be. It's kind of hard to know. But, like, Schnauzers are like medium-sized dogs, but he's very big. Like, he was the biggest in his litter. I have too many goalies, I think, in the squad now. They want me to remove... oh, yeah, we don't need Lee. What's my squad looking at now? I feel like the national team stuff, I really hope they overhaul it well in the next FM, because it needs a lot of TLC. In my humble opinion. In terms of players, goalies, centre-backs. Is Bath not in the team? Oh, Bath's injured. Bath is injured. Oh, Groves. Call up Groves, and then that's the team, I think. I think that is the squad. We're done. I don't know if Dirk is better than Hernandez. I'm actually not sure. Where is Dirk? Duque? Dirk? I don't know, chat. Ants on a postcard. You know what? He probably is a bit better, isn't he? It's a new goalie. It's an improvement in the goalie department that I never thought we'd see. I'm still hoping that Higgins will choose to play for Gibraltar. But he still thinks he might be able to play with England. He's a moron. Yeah, I'm hoping when we get national team football. Obviously, national team football wasn't going to be an FM25. I think they said, I can't remember. Did they say it was going to be an FM26 when they announced it wasn't going to be an FM25? I feel like they said it's coming back in the future, and maybe I just assumed with it being a World Cup year next year, they'd be kind of doing it for a 26. I really hope that the delay doesn't mean that some of that stuff, like the stuff that got removed from 25, also now misses 26. Also, chat, do you know what time it is? We're playing mini clip. So you know what time it is. Let me submit the team. Let me fire up the 8-ball pool. Did they even announce another FM for this year? Not officially, but in Sega earnings calls, the stakeholders have been told there is a game coming out this year. Now, granted, they were told that last year and it didn't happen, but I choose to believe they can't miss another year. Get me the 8-ball pool. Who's ready? Who's ready? Right. Oh, it's me. Chat, I hate breaking. I'm rubbish at breaking. I mean, I'm rubbish at the game anyway. Oh! Right, I need stripes. Oh, there's a wet chat. Chat, this is such a good break. I get the next go, right? I get the go here. Wait for your opposite opponent. I potted 2 balls and he's rage quit. Surely not. What do you mean? No! Might be the game Leluja made a video about. No, Duncan, it's a football manager that's confirmed. A tentpole football manager game's been confirmed for this year. Chat, has he really rage quit there? Is that really what's happened? I was ready to do a little bank shot to get the yellow one in. I'm fuming. What's football manager saying? Take me to football manager. Oh, we got a penalty. Vasquez! Perfect timing. Right, chat, I'm going to have to refresh the 8-ball pool, I think. I'm afraid to say we had a rage quitter. We try again. I'm never potting 2 balls again. How did I do it before? Can anyone remember? Something like that. Oh, it's never the same, is it? Now I'm going to lose. Maybe he's playing 8-ball pool and FM at the same time as well. You know what? Fair point. I'm solids. Is that okay? I hate this cluster here. That's going to be annoying to deal with. Oh my god, chat, the person is a noob. Can I force the red in there, do you reckon? I feel like I can. Oh, bosh. Can't teach that. I didn't really think about what I was going to put myself on next. I'll be honest, it's not great, but I was trying to get these guys separated and it's not worked out. The free the back asymmetrical tactic, is it available anywhere? Not at the moment. I don't really want to share it until the The league is over. Oh, chat, I fucked it. I fucked it. My head's gone. Ah! Okay, we're fine. How's Milo doing? He's doing great. We had him on the stream earlier, didn't we, chat? For people who missed it, Milo was on the stream just chilling earlier. I feel like I have to deal with this situation here. I've just potted 2 of his balls for him. You can't teach that kind of skill. That was actually awful, chat. I was just trying to free up my balls in the middle away from the black, and instead I've potted 2 of my own. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. Right. If I pot his... I can't remember the ball rules of American pool. If I pot my yellow into his green, does he get a free shot? You know what? We're not going to worry about that. A little shot like that. Set me up on the blue. Gonna try and get on the orange here. That's the next play, I think. Have I left myself it? No. Oh, you know what, chat? It's poor for me. I've not used the wedding invite to line up the shots. Let's just check the FM. Is that another penalty? I'm sorry to the fans of Mini Clip. Oh my God, what is that for a shot? Right, I'm going to pop the purple here. You ready, chat? You can't teach this. That is, I'll admit it, suboptimal. I think I've potted more balls for him than he's done himself. I think genuinely I've helped him. I'm a man of the people. All his balls are by pockets here. I might not get another go. Can he get you? Can he get to the pub? What is he doing? Nah. What? Sorry, huh? What's he doing? The purple's my ball, by the way. I knew that. Oh, chat, I've thrown. I've actually thrown. I'm so bad. No! I'm having another game. I can't end on that, chat. I potted more of his balls than he did. Give me the rematch. I'll just refresh. How's the effort? It's 4-0. We're doing great. I have to... Chat, I can't end on that one. I just can't. Alright, I'm breaking again. The game's giving me tutorials. It thinks I'm clueless. Tell you what, you really want to be on stripes here? Little bro's going for trick shots. Oh, I'm fucked, chat. I'm fucked. Why would you not go for the yellow first here and then put yourself on that one? Am I missing something? What do I not understand, chat? Could someone explain to me why you didn't go for the yellow with an edge? Because now, like, you're not going to be on for anything here. He's going to snooker himself. Right, while he's potting that... Oh, okay. Vasquez has scored another. Well done, Vasquez. Okay. He's potted a ball for me there. That's very kind of him. Can I put the ball there? Oh, I'll tell you what, chat. What am I cooking? No, you know what? I don't want to just... You know what? Thank you for watching the stream today. Thank you for watching the stream today. It was a great stream. We all had a lovely time. I can't end on that one. That can't be it. I can't end on that one. Let me just get past half time in Football Manager and I'm going. I can't end on it. That can't... I refuse to accept that as how I end my 8-ball pool little stream sesh. He's breaking air. Or they're breaking air. Let's not assume. I couldn't have done that if I tried potting that black. Oh, chat, I'm in danger. This person knows how to play. I should have practiced my 8-ball pool on the Eurostar. You know what? That's fair. I was playing Balatro. Chat. I'm playing against a hacker. This person... What was that shot? Chat, I might not get another go at the table. This might be me done. Did you just see the shot he did? He did it like it was nothing. Okay, maybe it was luck. Maybe it was luck. I want to get round for the green. Have I done it? Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can't teach it. You can't teach it. He's shaking, right? Well, he did a little bank shot earlier. I'm going to do a bank shot off 3 balls. I'm going to knock the blue into the purple that knocks the yellow in. Okay, you know what? I did get carried away there, and I can openly admit that. In my head, it was a great play. This person's such a tryhard. They're tryhard in chat. How am I meant to compete with this? I mean, that green ball's going to be very difficult to do anything with. He's putting spin on it. Chat, he's putting custom spin to get himself on the green. Have that. It's a great shot, mate. Who puts spin on the ball in 8-ball pool? That is tryhardy, isn't it? That is. Can we just agree? Suspect behaviour as far as I'm concerned. You're not having another go at the table, son. This is me cleaning house now. You stepped into my domain, little bro. Now it's time to end it. Oh, chat. Oh, I'm so good. I've got to be careful. I've got to be careful there. No! No! Okay, that... You know what? There's nothing on with the green there. He has to go for the red. I've not left him anything, and that'll do me. What's the score in the footy? Oh, it's 10-0. You know, maybe it's a good job we're here. I kind of want to go for a trick shot because he did. But I do also just want to win. Have I fucked it? That red's in an awful spot, though. He can put the green. Joe, give me a number of 1 to 5. 4. 4 is the number. Chat, I'm getting nervous. He's going to pot this. Okay, we're good. We're good. It was never in doubt. Remember that he was putting spin on the ball, right, as I win this? Remember that? Little ball spinner. No! No! Oh, we won. We won. We... I don't think I should play 8-ball pool anymore. I don't think it's good for me. I don't think it's good for me. Yeah, he put a spin on the ball though, didn't he? He put a spin on the ball. It's not... At what point does it become obvious that I'm throwing on purpose for content with potting the blacks? I wish I could pretend that was the case. I wish I could pretend that was the case. I wish I could pretend that was on purpose. It was not. Absolute pain. Where's the new Park to Prem vid? Park to Prem ended about 4 months ago, so when FM26 is out. I just didn't want the guy to feel bad, chat. That's the truth of it. I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming. Right, we've got Gibraltar v Italy as the final game of the stream today. It's massive. Win this, we go top of the World Cup qualifying group. We're probably going to get battered, so I don't know why I'm pretending there's a chance. But imagine. We're at home, we have to dream. In terms of this, I should really put this on low crosses for the national team because I don't have a big man. There is no journey manager today, chat. The amount of people are coming in and saying, no journey manager! Sorry, that's too loud. Sorry. But I was stuck on the Eurostar for 2 hours yesterday and I didn't have time to record the video when I got home. I'm sorry. Chat, that was too loud. And I appreciate people are just coming in and asking. But every single person who comes in is asking. And I've got nothing left. Might be a stupid question, but how do you know if a player's wages are too high? I mean, the logical thing to do is compare their wages to those of similar quality players in your own team and league. Right, Italy in 2 days. Win this, go top of the World Cup qualifying groups. Imagine. Imagine. I can't believe I bottled 8-ball pool twice. Cliff Garcia eyes Gibraltar shock. My goat. I'll tell you what, the youngsters who I played in that game against Mini Clip did really well. How are the players on loan doing? I'll be honest, Arta, they've played one match. Like, it was so early on in the season. Okay, chat, big moment. We've got a new national team goalie. Juan is our number one. The Eduardo Enriquez era, or Hernandez, I should know his name really, shouldn't I, is over. We've got a man 9 years his junior who is definitely better. I'll tell you what, if we beat Italy, I'm on the pitch. I mean, on paper, like, we've got Fitzgerald at Regista, Dragic at defensive mid. Like, the team isn't that bad. Andre the Giant at centre-back next to Williams. No Bath at the moment is a bit of a shame. Is Faye better than Williams? I'm going to say yes. Jakins at left-back. We love Jakins. Valenzuela's back at right-back. Although, Duru really should be there. Okay, let's end the stream on a high. Cliff is on the bench. We love Cliff, but Cliff is not good enough to be a starter for the national team. We just compare him with Mason. Eddie Mason is actually low-key good. He's actually developed really well since he left us. Okay. Odds on me winning, chat. Are there any believers in the house? Why ended the stream so early? Well, I would have been live for 2 hours and I've not recorded tomorrow's YouTube video yet. 2 hours is not a tiny stream, chat, when you're also doing daily YouTube content as well. I don't know if people realise... I was talking about earlier how long it takes to do a video. Like, I think most people would rather have a video than a stream. And certainly my bank balance would rather have a video than a stream out if the choice was one or the other. So by doing a little stream, you get a little bit of something. Sadly, the streams don't get the same kind of viewership or financial return of a video, and the videos pay the bills. So I do have to end the stream earlier today to get the video done. I'm afraid to say I'm sorry. Pizzoni. Crocky. Pizzoni. I don't like this. I forget as well, we're so far in the future now, it's mostly regens now, isn't it? Matteo Torren, is he good? Okay, fair enough. He is, his face pack is incorrect. His ethnicity, he is onside as well. That's a problem, isn't it? He's good. He's like 24 and he does that. Fair. I can't stop that, can I, chat? We'll encourage the players. Don't let their heads drop. That was Italy's first shot as well on target. Pain. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it going to get worse? Oh, Andre the Giant jumps. I'm in pain. I am in pain, chat. Help me. How am I with pineapple on pizza? I'd rather just have the two separately. Fried pineapple is a delicious dessert on its own. I feel like with pineapple on pizza, I just don't like a wet pizza. I like the juiciness of pineapple. I just don't feel like it works together. I hate to say it, chat. I think we might be cooked here. We might be cooked. What's happening? Did you see the ball there? What just happened? Thoughts on Gyökeres going to Arsenal? I mean, is he definitely going to Arsenal? This screams the kind of transfer where, like, a random club just comes in and signs him out of nowhere. Do I like microwave burgers? If I'm desperate for food, like a Rustler's burger can help me survive. I wouldn't say I ever crave them, you know? He agreed personal terms. It's between clubs now. Yeah, I just don't know if the clubs are going to come to an agreement. But we'll see. I think it'll be a good signing for them. It's only 5 million euros in it, according to Romano. Well, yeah, to be fair. But remember that offer that Arsenal once made for a Liverpool player? Remember the £1? Sometimes it's only £1 in it. Allegedly. Allegedly. We should expressly say, right, chat, I'm changing things half time. Not happy with what I've seen. Get Cliff on, get Richards on, get Al Hassan on. I mean, to be honest, only 2-0 down against this Italy team where they've had 2 shots on target really isn't that bad. Right, if we get one back, I start to dream. Dragic. Give it to Cliff. Oh, that's not the ball to Cliff. Coyote, by the way, is so good in FM at left back. After seeing photos of what's cooking, if you ever reach for a microwave burger, it should be ground to a divorce. If she's not around, I get desperate. Oh, Jakins, imagine. Imagine. Penref! Where's my pen? Penref! I don't have my pen. I don't know where it is. There's normally a pen on my desk to hold up. Chat, we've got a pen. We've got a pen to get 1 goal back. Please. Please, do it for me, Jace. Come on! I believe that we will win. Great composure. We love that from the spot. Come on, get in there. Did you see the Pirate Software situation? What's the new situation with Pirate Software? I don't really follow streamer Girama, but I have always thought the guy comes across as a bit of a... I'm trying to think of the right word to use. I'll say overconfident in his own opinions and knowledge. But no, I've not seen the latest. But to be fair, his dad did work at Blizzard, so, you know, we shouldn't say too much about him. And he worked at Blizzard too. Oh, that's a good goal, isn't it? That's a good goal. It's not off. I know it's not off. Tell me how to feel. I mean, it's a great goal, isn't it? It's a great goal, you have to say. I don't know if Juan should have been further across. They moved the ball quickly. Was he off? Oh, who is that? Faye, get him out the club. Even though it's the national team and I put him in. I don't feel like we've been that bad against Italy, really. I know our goal came from the penalty spot. But I don't feel like they've absolutely battered me here. Which they probably should do based on the overall quality of their team. We've not been battered. We've really not been as long as they don't get another, this looks really respectable. If we get one back, make it 3-2, I can just make it out like we were robbed. Like I said, if we get a fourth though, then I will feel battered, like a cod at the fish and chip shop. Pizzone, Sassone, KO Day. They've got lots of Ones, haven't they? I realise in their team. Scalvini, is he playing centre defence in mid? Used him once there in an FM save game. He was very good. Don't batter me. Please don't batter me. If he volleys it in, fair play. Oh, he took a touch. Coward. I don't want to talk about it. Today, I feel battered. Oh, we got a goal back after I walked down the tunnel. The message worked. I walked down the tunnel to send a message and we scored. How did we score? This only happened because I walked away, chat. Oh, great goal, lads. I mean, 4-3. I feel like he's fine. Apparently, we're struggling in the World Cup qualifiers. Sorry, we're fourth. Feels a bit harsh to say we're struggling. Right, chat. I am going to leave things there for today. Next stream will kick off things with Sweden v Gibraltar. Like I said, the league is either tomorrow or on Wednesday, and I still don't know. That is going to determine a lot of my streaming plans this week. So I'll keep you guys in the loop via the platform formerly known as Twitter. I will say, apologies for the fact that there wasn't a YouTube video today. Like I mentioned, I had a bit of a long weekend in Paris, and then getting home, my train was delayed for hours because it broke down. The train in front of us broke down. And as a result of that, I just didn't have time. But that is going to be my renewed focus for this evening. I'm going to get a video up for you guys for tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will still watch it. And if you do watch it, leave a like and all that good stuff, because I missed a day, so we have to catch up somehow and help the algorithm. Anyway, I love you all. Appreciate you hanging out. It's been a fun stream today. Have a lovely evening. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time for more.